The desert wind screamed. Sand lashed against chrome and leather as a row of motorcycles idled by the dusty roadside. 8 bikers stood in the heat, silent, motionless, muscular, bald, tattooed, leather vests covered in dust and patches. They weren't used to being ignored, especially not out here, in the dead heat of nowhere. Then they saw her, just a blur at first, sunlight distorting the shape, but soon unmistakable. A woman, alone, walking straight down the cracked road, long desert coat trailing behind her like smoke. Sun hat pulled low over her face. No car, no weapon, no hesitation. She didn't look like she was lost. She didn't look like she even noticed them. She walked like she owned the entire highway. Brick, the biggest of the crew, squinted at the figure and shifted his jaw. A silver tooth caught the sun. "Someone needs to stop her," he growled. No one moved. They watched her approach. The closer she got, the quieter it seemed. The wind died, the air thickened. Every step she took kicked up a swirl of dust. Her coat moved with the wind, revealing the faint glint of metal on her hip. She stopped just 10 feet away. Didn't speak. Didn't flinch. Moose, all scars and bulk, took a step forward. "You lost, lady?" "No," she said. Calm, flat, absolute. The others exchanged glances. "You got a death wish or something?" asked Ink, the wiry one with fire tattoos crawling up his neck. He sounded more curious than angry. She raised her head just slightly. The shadow of the hat lifted. Her eyes were sharp, pale, unreadable. She looked at them like they were just dust. "You know where you are?" Tank asked. "This road belongs to the Bone Dogs." She let that hang in the air, then she took off her hat. The moment her face was clear, something shifted. Not in her, in them. Recognition. Brick took a step back. Crow, the silent one with the snake chain around his neck, muttered something under his breath. "Tess Monroe," he said. Tank stiffened. "Number, that can't be." "You're supposed to be dead," Ink said. "I stopped being polite," she replied. Silence. Then the flashback came back to them all at once. The stories, the rumors. A mechanic, a garage called the Snake Pit. Burned down. Her sister caught inside. No justice, no police. And a gang, one that would become the Bone Dogs, was behind it. That was 12 years ago. They'd heard she disappeared. Some said she went off the grid. Some said she hunted down the ones who started the fire. Most didn't believe she was still alive. But there she was. Brick stepped forward. "You think you can just waltz through our turf and we're going to let that slide?" "I'm not here for you," Tess said. "I'm here for the one who gave the order." Moose went pale. His jaw clenched. "I don't know what you're talking about," he said. "Don't lie," Tess replied, her hand lowering slowly toward her side. "You were there." Tank moved suddenly, hand on his belt, a blur of motion. Tess's hand snapped up. Something silver flew through the air. Moose screamed. He dropped to the ground, pinned. A small throwing knife had pierced his boot, nailing it to the dirt. He was unarmed, breathing hard. His hand trembled. Another knife spun in Tess's fingers, slow and deliberate. "You get to live," she said. "That's mercy," Brick snarled. "You think you can walk away from this?" "I'm not walking away. I'm walking through." Then came the sound that froze them all, a sharp click, amplified by the silence. From the ridge above, 3 figures appeared. Snipers in desert camo. Rifles trained downward. Tess hadn't come alone. She turned, not looking back. "Tell Rex I'm coming. He's next." She started walking again. Straight through the middle of them. No one moved. No one dared. They watched her vanish into the heat shimmer. Later, as they gathered themselves, Brick said, "We need to warn Rex." "No," Crow said. "We need to hide." That night, Tess sat at a small roadside bar, silent, sipping black coffee. Across from her, Rena, one of her snipers, cleaned a rifle. "She recognized you," Rena said. "You okay with that?" "She didn't look scared," Tess said. "She looked relieved." "What now?" "There's still one name left. Mad Rex? Tess nodded once. A week later, in a rundown motel room deep in the city, a biker slammed the door shut behind him. He looked jumpy, paranoid, tossed his keys on the table, went to wash his face. The TV turned on behind him, static. Then a grainy video, a fire. Screams. A girl pounding on the door from inside a garage. He turned slowly, dread rising. From the bathroom, the sound of the shower curtain moving. The biker's breath caught in his throat. A whisper behind him, calm and cold. "You forget what you've done. I never do."